guys, it's you girl here with some guy. I'm sorry, I don't remember your name, but anyway, today we're going to be talking about some albums that this guy recommended to me and that I recommended to him. So, would you like to share your thoughts first on the album that I shared with you?
Well, of course, it was a K-pop band or group. I actually took some notes, surprisingly,
Oh.
and I got some interesting facts. This is all based off of Google, so if any of this is wrong, it's Google's fart. Fart.
For
Yes, it's Google's fart.
for
So it's Fancy You, their seventh mini album. It's from Twice, and as you know, I have a little thing for one of the members.
And who is that?
That's I have her name right here. Chewy Young or Chewy Yang.
Chewy Yang.
Chewy like Young.
I actually don't know her last name. No. I don't know how to say her last name actually.
Young. That's the way I'm saying it. Um so if anything that's my fart, not Google's fart. So here's some facts. 5 out of 9 of them are actually Korean.
Yeah.
3 of them are Japanese, and one of them is Taiwanese, and her name is the weirdest thing ever. It's spelled
Cause
it's spelled Tzuyu. How would you say that?
Chewy.
Wait, that's Chewy?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, how'd you what? Okay, I thought
Oh,
that's
I
Chewy.
see.
She's tw
I see.
she's Thai, huh?
Taiwanese, yes.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
I see where you were confused because you were spelling Chewy another way and you got
Yeah.
her confused with another member. Okay, yeah, it's because I don't know. Because the way you pronounce it in like Chinese is different, and then
Oh,
the
it's
way you
not
pronounce
Chinese.
it,
It's
huh?
Taiwan. It's Taiwanese.
No, that's wrong.
Yeah, but they speak Mandarin or whatever.
Mandarin's not Chinese.
Why don't you go put on your wrong song and sing your wrong song, you ding dong?
Mandarin Chinese, Cantonese, I don't know.
Man, you're being languages right now.
I know Chinese isn't the language, but because I don't know the specific, I'm just gonna say Chinese, okay?
There's one name, Momo,
Yes.
I know,
Mina. Mina.
Mina, Sana,
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
um,
Sana, yes.
Jiyoung,
Junghyun?
Jungyoung,
This
um,
is so funny.
Dahyun,
Dahyun.
okay, what's this one? Naomi? No, Nayana,
Na Nayeon?
Nayan. Um, so obviously I'm not a genius. Okay, I'm missing one. Jai, Jai, Jayo?
Jiho.
Jiho. All right.
So you got none of them correct, but that's okay.
Yeah. Okay, so the one I mistaked for Chewy was Che
Chaeyoung? Chaeyoung.
Cheyoung. Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. I'm pretty sure she's pretty too, but I think um TZUYU is my main girl on that group. So I have a rating system of like the songs, and that rating system is yes or no. So Fancy You has a yes. Um, S- Stuck Stuck in My Head is a yes. And at first I thought they said Stuck in My Hair,
Stuck
and
in my hair.
Stuck in My Hair. Yeah. Girls Like Us is a yes. Hot is a no.
Oh my gosh. That is my favorite song on the album.
Turn It Up is a yes. It has a funky beat. I like that one. That one I can legitimately listen to at a party and not feel strange. Strawberry is a no.
Yeah, I had a feeling with that one. I don't really like
So
that song either.
so two songs are like, they missed, but the other ones, I like
I
them.
mean, I mean, 4 out of 6. That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty good, my dude. I like how they color coordinate the lyrics. That's cool.
Which one was your favorite?
The songs,
Yeah.
I guess it would have to be Turn It Up. And
Okay, that's
then
acceptable.
second favorite had to be Girls Like Us, Stuck in My Head, and surprisingly, Fancy You is my least favorite. And of course, Strawberry and Hot are at the very bottom of the barrel. I noticed that four of them like to dye their hair, at least in the images I've seen.
Oh, they always change their hair, all of them.
I wonder if they're gonna like ruin the hair after like dyeing it so often. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's probably dead, but in pictures it looks nice, so.
Yeah. So, how did your album go?
So, the album you boy decided to share with me was Halfway There, dot 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 dot, part 1 by Snow the Product. And when you first sent this to me, I was like, interesting. Because I don't listen to like hip hop at all. Probably very rarely. And at first I only liked 2 songs, and that was Nights and Nuestra Canción. And and then I was like, I got like more interested of her as like her as a person, so I started watching interviews. And after I watched interviews, I listened to the album again, and it made me like it more. So I
Um,
guess like I guess like after like listening to like I don't know like what she stood for, it made me appreciate the album more.
yeah, she's a cool lady. Snow the Product, if you're listening, hit me up at
Even though she has a girlfriend.
hey, three-way. Um,
Okay,
hit me up at 7291 22578. Call me.
is that your actual number?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, no cut. I would say when I first listened to it, I was like, no. But the second time, I was like, yes. I guess I'll just go with your rating system.
Uh-huh.
Nights is yes. I think that's my favorite one. Too much. I mean, interludes. It's like once you listen to it once, I feel like it isn't the same the second time. Like I never add interludes to my playlist or anything.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, eh. Get Down Low is yes. All Right is eh. I already told you I like the Spanish song,
Mm-hmm.
and I can't even remember how Not Tonight sounds like, honestly. Even though I listened to this out like multiple times, but I guess that one wasn't just like standing out to me.
Um,
But then I listened to other songs too, so I went
oh,
above and beyond.
did you hear Hold You Down?
Yes, I like that one. And then I listened to How I Do It, and I really like that one. I kept listening to it all day.
Yeah, see, you don't have to like other, nationalities, music to have some good music to listen to. Um, and okay, so I would always share music with you, girl, here, like from Snow, and she would always say like, "What the heck is that?"
I would not.
You would always be like, "Gross," and stuff like
He
that.
loves to lie. I don't think
Oh.
you've ever sent me a song by her. It's usually by guys.
I think I have. I've sent a few tonight. Um, but yeah, no, I like her, and if I had her and TZUYU, I don't know how that's supposed to Chewy, but I think I would pick Chewy over Snow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I just found her really relatable because, she is also a fellow Mexican.
Yeah.
And the lyrics in How I Do It were just really great. And, like, going back and forth between Spanish and English. And, I mean, that's what they do in K-pop too, but obviously I don't
Hmm.
understand Korean. So, I mean, being able to understand the two languages, it was, like, really cool how she, put it together. So I guess I'm a fan thanks to you.
Yeah, I mean, I like Twice. I'm not. I want to say I'm a fan. Um, but
You're just a
whenever,
fan of one of them.
yeah, one of them. That's TZUYU.
Oh my god. Is that how you're gonna address her from now on?
That doesn't spell Chewy. I'm sorry, man. That doesn't spell Chewy. That spells TZUYU.
Tazooey?
Ch-
Tazooyu?
Actually, that doesn't sound too bad. Jizuyu,
Kazoo?
Kazoo.
You're my special friend. Wait a minute. Who are you? Special friend.
And then, I don't know, man. I just don't like it. Like, okay, so Snow, you know how she goes back and forth. She doesn't do it like she doesn't sing in Spanish and then throw in a English word at the end. These K-pop girls, they do that. They sing Japanese, I mean Chinese, whatever language,
Korean? Oh my goodness.
Korean, um, and then they throw an English word in there like once or twice, throughout the song. Well, not throughout the song, with every what would you call it? A lyric? With every lyric?
Like it'll be one line and then at the end it'll be English. But with
Yeah.
Snow, she like does a whole verse in Spanish and then another verse in English. So I get
Oh,
what you're saying.
Bilingual is a good song. That one's my
Oh,
favorite from her.
I listened to that one too. It was good.
I'm trying to think of like another one from Twice that I like. That was it part of the album? More. I like More.
Maybe I'll send you that album next.
Next, maybe. So, besides music, what else you been doing?
I've been watching Netflix.
Netflix. Still continue on with that with the Good Place.
No, I was watching Alexa and Katie. It's a kids show, but it's like my guilty pleasure, and it made me cry.
What is it about? I never heard of it.
Um, they're high schoolers because every show is about high schoolers. Um,
Yeah,
and one of
SpongeBob
them
is about high schoolers.
yeah, I actually isn't he? He's in not boarding school, boating school.
Boating school, yeah.
But one of them has cancer, and this new season was the last season, and they're graduating, going off to college, and they just made me cry.
Wait, you say this is a kids show?
Yeah.
And one of the characters have cancer?
hmm
Huh. I mean, I don't remember watching that in like Mickey Mouse Funhouse or whatever.
I
Or Bob
mean,
the
I mean,
Builder.
it's rated PG, but I mean I think it's a good thing, because obviously there are kids with cancer, and it'll help other kids, understand what maybe their classmate is going through.
Hmm. Yeah, I used
Um,
to donate to St. David's Children's Hospital. Um, I would make those like little care packages of like crayons and coloring books and stuff, and they'll send it over there to the hospital. I remember doing that. I remember feeling good about it because
well, what a great person.
I was getting paid $5 an hour. No, I'm joking. It was all for free. You know, it's it's sad when a kid, is facing like a brutal reality of they could pass on or like possibly not even um what's the word I'm thinking? Function in the right way. Like say if they're anemic or something, they won't be able to experience a lot of things that other children do, like because they're at risk of just
Yeah.
bleeding, getting cut. Kids, like to mess around, have fun, and
Um, this girl, my freshman year, she told the whole class how she had cancer, and it was just, I don't know. Even like we were like 14, 15, but even then it was still like really scary to think about. And I don't know, it kind of like freaked me out. But I don't know, it was nice that she like trusted us enough to like tell us. I don't keep up with her now, but the last time that I decided to stalk her account, she had like a GoFundMe in her bio, and her mom had got cancer as well.
Hmm.
So, but I don't know how she's doing, like herself.
Do you remember what kind of cancer they had?
No.
Was she
But
like an
I don't
obvious?
know. No, 'cause like she never lost her hair or anything from the chemo, so I don't know what kind of cancer it was.
It couldn't have been skin cancer. I wonder if it was like something in the bones.
Yeah. What have you been doing?
No, I've been making fun of kids with cancer. No.
You've been drinking?
No, not really. I've been digging holes, covering holes, digging more
You've been laying in
holes,
holes?
laying in holes, laying with a hole. You know, I had this amazing dream last night.
Ooh,
So I walked from my bedroom to my kitchen. I look over to the sink, and guess what I saw?
stop it.
What? What? Well, guess.
I don't know. I'm picturing something scary in my mind.
Scary. No, no, no. I saw TZUYU.
Are you
Yeah,
serious?
right in front of my kitchen sink, and I walked over, and so like my kitchen's like attached to the living room, and the living room's like has the entrance to the house, and so I look outside, and I turn to her, and I walk over, and we just start making out,
Oh my gosh.
and then I wake up as soon as we break apart from each other.
I kind of had a dream similar to that last night.
You were making out TZUYU?
No, I had a dream that I was engaged to someone
Ooh.
and we were having a party. Everyone was at the house.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, "Look, guys, look at my ring. It's so big." And I was like showing everyone. And then I kept talking about my fiance, but my fiance never showed up, so I don't know who it was.
We had to be
But
rich.
I feel like it was that guy that I told you about. He's like haunting my dreams.
Is he? Hmm.
I just feel like it was him, but I can't remember for sure. But also the guy from The Good Place was
What?
also in my dream.
Okay. The
So maybe,
the black guy or the
yeah.
oh, okay.
So maybe I was engaged to him. I don't know.
Um, I mean, congratulations, Dream You. Was
Yeah,
I
I don't know.
was I there?
I'm pretty sure. Like I remember seeing your mom there.
What about you, sister?
If she was there, I'm sure you guys were there. But I
Probably.
don't remember. Like I just remember being in the kitchen and I was like, "Hey guys, look at my ring."
How big was it? Was it like a diamond,
It wasn't even that big. I don't It was just like a plain like silver band, I think, but I don't know if that means I want to be in a relationship or I just want a ring. Because I seem more excited about the ring.
Well, guys, just call 1221 82 774 if you want to get engaged with your girl.
With my green skin, our kids might come out with green skin, so be aware of that.
Be aware of that, yes. There's no change. You have to accept who your girl is. All green skin and all. And just prepare to what the heck are you doing?
I dropped a water bottle.
Doing the water bottle challenge?
A bottle flip challenge, you mean?
Yeah.
Anyway, continue on.
I was just saying how getting in a relationship with your girl is a big, big responsibility. Remember, you have to feed her, take her out for walks, and yeah.
Is that the end?
That's the end. Wait, of the episode or of that little joke?
Either one.
Just a
I don't know
joke.
what else to I don't know what else to talk about.
We can talk about you, girl, on your 16th birthday. It's
Um,
all about
do you
you.
believe do you believe like when you have a dream about someone that means they're thinking about you?
I don't think TZUYU is thinking about me.
Or is that just something people say to feel better about themselves?
Probably. I mean, they say dreams are like our brains trying to process like things going on in our heads. And my dreams are fairly simple. And when I do dream, like they're very short, they're not very long. And they have a annoying habit of like ending like without an end. Like it cuts off midway, and I don't get to re
Oh
see the
yeah.
result of the dream. I mean, who knows? It would have just stopped at TZUYU and me just making out. What if we just went to the park?
I have a question,
Yeah.
but it may be inappropriate.
No, go ahead.
When you when you have dreams of performing acts like that, has it ever gone further in your dream?
Um, I think so.
Oh wow.
I think. I'm not sure. I don't remember every dream. And I'm trying to think right now, like on the fly, if I had any dreams like that where I went all the way over girl. I guess not. No, I don't think I have. Mm, The most I ever do with a girl in my dreams is make out with them and or we like cuddle. But
Oh.
that like when I have dreams with girls in them and we're doing stuff like couple things, that's like far and few in between.
Yeah.
I never had dreams of Martha like that, even though I had like the biggest crush of her on her. I never had dreams of Ashley like that, even though we're a thing. And yeah, it just happens to be girls I have a crush on. Like, I don't know. Well, I don't know. I guess it just happens once in a while with certain girls. I don't know. My brain's confusing.
Yeah, I've had dreams like that, but it's never been like I don't even think it's more just like being next to that person. But like a lot of the times it's like not even like an actual like I can't see the face of a guy. Like it's just
It's all about that body.
it's more just like me wanting to be with someone but like not doing anything about it in real life. So
That's your brain
my
telling you
brain
something. Yeah.
it's my brain telling me that I'm lonely and sad.
I mean, it's true. It's right.
Yeah, we don't need to talk about it, okay?
Yeah.
Um, it's a touchy subject for me in this very moment.
Mm, mm, mm. Do you feel comfortable talking about that one person that you
That one person just texted me.
son of a gun? Give us the detail.
Um, no, more like responding to what I said.
And what you say?
You know, she didn't say nothing. She just liked the message.
I know, but what did you say?
I was talking about my dog.
What a loser, man.
Um, so I don't know if this should be a whole other. I guess I'll just talk about it now.
Go.
Because I told you boy this story before, like we recorded it, and then I was like, no, but I feel like me being like self-conscious about it is probably a sign.
Well, if you don't want to,
So
then
no, it's more like a sign of me like being in denial and ignoring my feelings.
mm,
Um so this friend, I've known her for a really long time since middle school. But we got closer our junior year, so like oh my gosh, almost 3 years ago now. Um and she like in the beginning of our senior year, the first semester, she told me that she liked me. And it wasn't until like right before we went into quarantine that she told me that she had actually liked me since our junior year, so like a whole year before. And I like shriveled up and died inside because I that was like my junior year. I was going through so much. I was really insecure. So like the thought of someone liking me back then just like freaked me out a lot. And I think that's my problem because like I'm so insecure with myself that I can't like the thought of someone like genuinely liking me is just like eh. And I think anyway, uh so throughout our senior year she just kind of mentioned it here and there, and this one day we had this like journal, like a journal prompt, right? So we were asking each other questions from that journal, and one of the questions was, "Oh, what was the bravest thing you've ever done?" And she said, "Honestly, when I told you that I liked you." And also when she originally told me, we were in the middle of class at the computer lab, and it was so quiet. All you could hear was like the typing of other people, and she told me, and I'm sure everyone heard, but it's okay. Um, and before this, I already had my suspicions because this one day we were all at lunch with our two other friends, and we'll call her,
Keisha.
we'll call Keisha. So Keisha and our other friend are
Tiffany.
texting back and forth. Okay, yeah. Keisha and Tiffany are texting back and forth. And I'm like, well, obviously they're talking about something that cannot be talked about out loud. So I'm like, okay, it has to be about me or our other friend who is also there. So my original thought was that Tiffany liked me instead of Keisha. And I don't know how I came to this conclusion, but it was just like the way that they were looking at each other back and forth, just like, oh, they're talking about a crush. And for some reason, I thought Tiffany liked me. And I was like weirded out because at this time, Tiffany was 15 and I was 17. And even though that's only 2 years, that's a lot in teenage years. I was like mentally preparing myself to like tell her, like, no, no, no. Just like another freshman, do not like a senior. And maybe like 2 months later, that's when Keisha told me. And when she told me, she said it like she was over it. But that whole year went on, and she was like, "No, I don't think I'm over it." And another moment I remember is when we were at prom, and we were slow dancing, and nothing happened. I was just like, I'm just like so uncomfortable with myself that I like yes, I have dreams about like having intimate moments with people, but like obviously it's something that I want, but like I'm so like awkward about it in person. Like I don't like holding hands. I don't like hugging. I don't like touching. More like I don't like the other person doing that to me because I'm so uncomfortable with myself. Um and we graduated, and this whole past year like we haven't seen each other as much because being busy. And now with quarantine we haven't seen each other since February or March. And the last time we hung out before all this mess, we were talking about it, and she said like, I don't love you in that way anymore. And I got defensive. And I I kind of talked about it with her. I was like, well, I have thought about it before, but is it wrong to think about it? And she was just like, no. And I don't know if I got mad because like I realized I have feelings too, or I was just mad that no one was going to give me attention in that way anymore. So I don't know. And I still don't know.
Sounds like a conundrum, man.
And it's annoying because this has been going on for like 2 years now. So
And she recently liked your thing about your rat.
yeah. I sent a little video of my pet rat and she liked it. That's
You should say, well, I don't know if it's a good idea to say, hey, how are you? Like, try to connect again. Like, do you want to connect again?
I mean, I just feel bad because if I told someone that I like them and they didn't give me anything else for a whole 2 years and was just like, hey, you know what? I actually like you too. I would be so mad. And like she told me that she's like over it. So if I finally got over someone and then they just were like, hey, I don't know, I would be really mad at that person. And I'm not even 100% sure on my feelings, so it would just be annoying if I was like, hey, so I'm kind of confused. I'm like 50% sure. I don't know. I just don't want to like start anything back up again.
Well, I'm in a weird place right now with this girl I've been talking to on Instagram. I'm gonna say her name is like I'm gonna say Cherry.
The
So
older one?
yeah, the older one. Um, so we were talking, right? And she was telling me how she was gonna go to medical school, like to be a nurse. And she gave me her phone number and she said text or call me. And I haven't. Like I don't know what to do. I'm being kind of a little kitty cat about it. Um, like what do you think I should do? Should I like text her by her actual number or keep it the way it is?
I mean, if you want something more, then you should text her. And I'm being hypocritical.
Um, I don't know. Like I don't. It's not. Obviously, it's not gonna work out with her. I mean, not in the way we are. She. I'm gonna say that she has a kid, and her kid's like nearly my age. Um, yeah, that's just to give you a little hint on Cherry's age. She's a bit of bit of a pilgrim.
I mean, if you know, like, obviously it's not gonna work out, then, but if you still want to talk to her, then you should just do it through DMs. Because I feel like texting makes it serious.
You're right. You're right. Um,
So
she
just keep it
hasn't
chill.
she hasn't messaged me anything, and it's been like a few days, like 4 days. I've just been sitting on this, really not thinking of it, but kind of sitting on her number. And her number is 2182991214. Go ahead and call Cherry and say, "You boy says hi." Um,
I feel bad for people whose numbers are actually,
like people are gonna call them.
yeah.
I, I like, I mean, whose number starts with 218? Like, is that actual? Maybe that's the actual area code. That does sound familiar.
I'm sure it is, but I don't know what area.
I don't know. Um, like, do you have any advice for the viewers?
Um, Maybe just confront your feelings. Talk about your feelings, even if it's not directly to the person. Like, I wrote a letter to this person. I'm sure I will never send it, but it did make me feel better about things. It gave me a clearer mind, I guess. At least just talk to someone about it. It doesn't have to be that person, but just talk to people about your feelings.
Yeah,
Maybe I'm just attracted to the black guy from The Good Place.
maybe,
Actually,
maybe.
he really does have big muscles.
Does he now?
Do you want to see a picture?
No.